Hey, intern, you cleaned this thing yet? Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. Right. There he is. It's Glenn Powell, Glenny P.
The visionary, my man.
Let me come over there.
All right. Oh, all right. A lot of movement here. Some circles. What's going on here?
Here we are.
All right, bring it in, brother. Great to hug you. All right, a lot of touching. I think I just got grabbed. All right. Hey, it's good to see you, my man.
So good to see you.
I gotta ask. When I came in here, what was with the twisting? What's going on?
You're the twister. I want to twist with the twister. Huh?
You think I played an actual twister? No, I was the handsome guy driving the truck. I didn't play no twister.
You didn't play a twister.
Wasn't me.
So you didn't play a twister?
No, I did not.
He didn't. You told me he was the twister.
That's not what I said.
Listen, that guy was a problem. I'm glad you did that.
All right, well, would you like some matcha? Some matcha? I got a guy for that.
No, thank you, sir. I had about 8 Miller Lights on the drive over here, so I am good to go. Matter of fact, I'm here to talk business.
Business. Intern, pull up the presentation for me.
You know what? I hate to be a pest. I just got this craving. Do you have any matcha? You the matcha guy?
Of course. I'll give the twister some matcha. I'll do this.
A little slow, ain't he?
All right, Glenn. You know we're happy to have you here, and we are stoked to have you leading our next project.
Woo, boy, I'm as stoked as a one-legged man in a pissing contest cooking a hot dog on a skewer on a hot summer day in Austin, Texas, baby.
Woo! Glad to hear you're stoked. And now you're able to get stoked for this.
Oh, boy. The Ronald McDonald story. Every actor's dream. Now, I remember as a young boy sitting in that there McDonald's with my behind firmly placed in one of those child-appropriate chairs, you know, with like the Hamburglar on the back. And I was sitting face full of McNuggets, eating my french fries, dipping them in that spicy barbecue sauce. And I saw this man on the Happy Meal, Ronald McDonald. I looked at this clown man, and I thought, I relate to this man more than my own father.
Of course.
And you see my vision.
Wow, Glenn.
That's why we work together.
It's every actor's dream. But there is one more thing I want to make you aware of. Obviously, we saw Twisters. Everyone loved Twisters. Everyone loved you in Twisters. And that's not the only movie we saw with you in. We saw Anyone But You, that you starred next to Sydney Sweeney. And everyone loved it. We loved it even more. The Will They, Won't They, the star-crossed lovers. Will they be together? Won't they be together? Who knows? It was beautiful. And we want to replicate that with a new Hollywood starlet.
Let me hear. What do you got? I'm thinking maybe Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, Pedro Pascal. Because I'll do it. I'll do Pedro Pascal. As an actor, I will do Pedro Pascal. On camera, as an actor, I will do Pedro.
All great choices,
Yes,
fantastic choices. But Glenn, baby, I need you to think bigger. I need you to think purpler.
Purpler.
Let me help you out. Grimace.
Grimace. Wait. You want me, Glenn Powell, to get freaky with the Grimace?
All right, well, off camera, you do whatever you want with Grimace. But, people love Grimace, and they love you. They want to see Glenn Powell in purple. The numbers show. Here, I have some graphs for you.
All right, let's see the numbers.
Here, number 1. Boom. Glenn Powell graph.
They do love some Glenn Powell.
Going up.
I love them.
Number 2. Grimace graph. I wonder what that looks like. Boom. Going up.
All right.
Look at the numbers. They don't lie. But you still look concerned. Is it his weight?
Well, it's not his weight.
We could get him on his epic.
We're not. No, listen. Grimace's weight is actually, he's a little plump. He's a little curved. Well, it's not about Grimace. Don't tell Grimace I said that.
What's the issue? You'll be fine. You know what? I have a reservation set for you. You and Grimace at the Santa Monica McDonald's at 9 p.m. sharp.
At McDonald's? That's like his house. I can't go to his house. Is he a McNugget guy? Is he a tender guy? I can't feel like I'm intruding.
It'll be fine. I got you the perfect booth right next to the play place. It'll be magical. I know Grimace is a little nervous too. He's never dated a white guy.
He's nervous?
So you'll do fine. Just be there at 9 p.m. sharp and it'll be okay.
Just a date, right? Just a date. Glenn Powell and Grimace.
You know how to do those.
Hey, if the people want it, Glenn Powell's going to give it to him. Director, once again, I trust your vision. I trust you as a man. Matter of fact, I love you as a man. Bring it in, brother.
Love you, Glenn.
Excited to work with you.
Love your talent. Trust your talent. just like you trust.
Trusted. Lenny P.
Au revoir.
Matcha.
What are you doing?
Man.
You're late. He's already gone. He's been gone for hours. You know what? Finish both those matcha in 1 minute. I'm starting a timer. Ready? Go.
Don't choke on your own Zin. This is real. You are now seeing, officially, a podcast hosted by two white guys of, say, medium a level of attractiveness, live from their mother's basement, attempting something that's never been done before, and that's talking shit in a basement that we do not own.
Like he said, never been done before. But what we're actually going to be doing is promoting small podcasts, try to boost their viewers, and give back to the podcasting community organically. What we do is we have two of our favorite shows on, showcase them to you guys, and then you let us know what you think.
That being said, listen, we're not saints. Lord knows we're not saints. We're not like Mr. Beast, okay? We're not going to be giving away 75 Teslas or curing some kid's blindness. You know, imagine one of those kids that gets cured from the Mr. Beast blindness. Like, you wake up from the blindness and the first thing you see is Mr. Beast. That's got to be really frightening. They probably think of him as some godlike figure. But instead of turning water into wine, he turns the main export of the country, Latvia, into feastables.
All right, well...
Yum.
Okay, the first show we want to, promote to you guys is a podcast called The Balls and Baskets Podcast. And the hosts are Louis Baskets and Ben Casterstadt.
Listen, we've met these guys before. They love ball, okay? They live for the game. We know there's other sports shows out there, like you got stuff on ESPN, Fox Sports 1, Club Shay Shay, but they talk propaganda. They're selling commercials. These guys talk ball because they love balls, okay? And if you love ball and you live the game, you will put your balls in their basket.
All right, well, let's check it out.
Let's play it.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blade, on the Impala, caller, get laid tonight, switch a roll tight, got spray behind, I hit the highway.
Ever since Dr. James Naismith invented the game of basketball in that unforgettable summer of 1867, you know what I'm talking about, the summer of love and balls. People have long debated what it takes to become an NBA superstar, but the truth is, you don't really have to be that good at the game of basketball per se. This better be a free throw, because I ain't paying.
You wanna?
You know what,
Shut
David?
it
You can
again?
shut the fuck up, all right? If we weren't in your mom's basement right now, I'd kick you the fuck out. Stop distracting me when I'm doing the big shot. You embarrass me in front of my... I missed the shot. I missed the big shot.
Hey, Louie, don't be too hard on yourself. That was a heck of an attempt. You know I respect your game so much.
You really think so?
Of course.
Put it right there, brother. My best bud. Always putting a smile on my face. You know, I missed a big shot in front of the fans. I get a little embarrassed. My confidence goes way down. What does my best bud do? Grabs my confidence, brings it right up with him. Next thing you know, bam, we're confident together as best buds, podcast hosts. That's why we do this show. Anyways, we're not in the NBA, despite a few offers.
Well, we're not counting the NBA offer as an NBA offer.
This is very true. Matter of fact, we actually never played any high to mid to low level basketball in any capacity at any point in our lives. Clothes on or off, depending on who's watching.
Except in high school, which what some would call the peak of junior varsity basketball on
I
the
did say
South
that.
Shore of Long Island. And this time was from December 2019 to March 2020. And it was beautiful. Beautiful time.
Glory days, baby. Take us back. One-way ticket.
But then after that, life sucked for the next 2 years. And then I think that's all because we stopped slicing and dicing on the court, playing basketball.
Swish. Example. There is no one more qualified to critique these superstars, super strong, super cute NBA players than these two ballers right here, all right? These guys might have worked their whole life relentlessly in the gym, night in, night out, but can they please us? That's the question.
Yeah, they make millions of dollars, have global fame, massive fan bases. They're basically circus entertainers, okay? Can they make us happy?
Because we love this game. We have lived through this game. We see so many analysts, or as we call them, talking heads, on television talking about players' numbers and scoring, assists per game, rebounds per game, minutes per game. We don't care about that stuff. Matter of fact, we hate numbers and graphs. We actually made, our producer David made a graph out of spite just to show what people love graphs and what people hate graphs. David, can we pull that up, please? David, that might be the, am I reading that? That's the, David, that's the wrong graph. Can we get that down? Yeah. David is our current producer on the show, but if he keeps this up, he'll be selling cell phone plans at Verizon, right? Right in a little Best Buy kiosk, your sad little fucking kiosk, David.
All right, enough.
No,
David,
David.
Doing a great job.
David,
doing a great job. Please don't worry about it.
Unlike the 5G Verizon Unlimited used to sell, this job is not unlimited. All right, don't get caught stealing the Pokemon plushies again. Lord knows what he did with those. The plushies. They were children's toys, David. They're for children. You can't make, a Squirtle's not going to squirt for you, right? You can't catch them all this time, buddy. It's a toy. It's a plush toy. It's not going to squirt. He asked me to help him with it, too. I'm not going to help him with that.
I know.
I don't even know what he's doing. Anyways, this show is not about David. This show is about real superstars like LeBron James, Bryce James, Bronny James Jr., which brings me to my next point. The topic of today's show. The greatest point guard in Knicks history. Assisted to the greatest player in Knicks history. That can only be one man. Sir Raymond Felton.
And this is a non-biased publication, unlike the media, which constantly lies to you. And we just want to give flowers to one of the greatest PGs of our generation.
Because everybody loves Raymond.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Louis, before we had Brunson, everyone was feeling a Felton. They felt on a Felton. We've all felt on a Felton.
No, I will not. No, I have not. No, I will. I will not again.
All right.
Not again.
Fair enough. But
not again.
Fair enough. I regard him as the second best Knicks point guard of our generation.
Not Italian. Thank you.
Third.
There we go.
Third.
The disrespect. Anyways, that's today's debate topic. Brunson versus Felton. Have you felt in it?
Okay, so first question here, pretty obvious, number one. Who's the more talented / gifted scorer?
Balls in baskets, baby. Put the ball in the basket.
On three. 3, 2, 1.
Felton.
All right, so let's just compare their points per game. And my sheet here says Felton has averaged a massive 11.2 points per game.
All right.
Well, Brunson this season has a pretty quiet 28.7. I mean, the numbers don't lie.
And wait, his father's the coach, correct?
That's true.
So let's subtract 15 points for what we'll call daddy's money.
That'll bring him down to 13. And then Felton played with Melo, who averaged close to 30. So just add that to his totals.
Makes a lot of sense. Doing the math, calculating.
What do we have?
We are brought to Jalen Brunson with a measly 13.7. And read that for me. How much?
Felton has a massive 41.2. I mean, are you feeling Felton yet?
Are you feeling the Felton? My Felton's certainly been felt.
I mean, if you're not convinced yet, we could go through the assists.
We can do that. Let's do it.
Let's do assists.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Felton!
Obviously.
Since this is such a non-biased publication, let's pick a random date in the old calendar. Say, I don't know, maybe December 12th, 2010?
Okay, I mean, let's
Can
see
we
if
get
the
that?
research team could dig it. Here it is.
That
We
was
got it right
fast.
here. And
Wasn't
on that-
David doing that,
Look
that's
at
for
the
sure.
stats. Look at the stats on Raymond Felton that day. 19 points, 17 assists. Almost had the 2020.
Almost had a 2020. And where was Jalen Brunson that night?
Twin Groves Middle School.
Twin Groves Middle School. Probably playing against, I don't know, middle schoolers. Talk about easy competition. How unprofessional.
Well, I mean, that's all the evidence I need. You got the final totals yet, Louis?
Calculating them as we speak, doing some equations. On this show, we use the PHAT system. P-H-A-T. Players have real talent. Which players are the most fat, if you will? Let me finish this up. Addition, subtraction. Math. The final results are in, people. My partner in crime, please read that for me.
Brunson equals bad. Felton equals good.
Brunson equals bad and Felton equals good. Case closed. This chapter is over. The verdict's in, people. Who do you trust? The mainstream media propaganda machine or us in a basement giving you science?
You're welcome.
Come back next week when we have part-time NBA player Zion Williamson on the show where we play our own version of Hot Ones, where instead of feeding him chicken wings, we feed him steroids.
But we had to tell him it was wings.
We told him it was wings. Hey, what's your favorite buffalo wing style dip?
Oh, you know it.
What is
Zesty
it?
buffalo nut.
Zesty buffalo nut.
Yes, indeed.
What the fuck is a zesty
You know
buffalo
exactly.
nut? You've been hanging out with David too much. He eats zesty buffaloes on his own nuts. That's why.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blade on the Impala. Caller, get laid tonight. Switch a roll tight, got spray, but I ain't. I hit the highway, making money the flyway.
And that was balls and baskets. Still a bit shocked. I'm assuming the viewers are as well. But after we got this to play, I got a memo here that I was told to say after the show ended. This is from our friends at Balls and Baskets, and I'm legally obligated to read this, so let's give this a shot. That David, the producer, is, quote, in on the joke and is not being verbally, emotionally, or physically abused by any cast members, past or present.
I know you just said it, but I really wish we could hear from David himself.
Yeah, the more I read this does not sound like David. It sounds kind of like a lawyer from that B&B Attorneys at Law. Hey, isn't his dad a lawyer?
David?
No, David has no parents. Matter of fact, we have David's info right here. David's emergency contact actually was Louis Baskets, which scares me even more. It feels like a hostage situation. Maybe we should like a wellness check. Can we do that?
We can, but not right now. He's already used up his monthly wellness check. We could send another one in 3 weeks.
That's kind of greedy. Used it up already?
It's a cost, we don't need to bear.
We don't have that kind of money.
We don't have that kind of money.
Listen, let's talk to the fans. Fans, if you care about Dave the Producer's mental health, let's drop a hashtag Dave the Producer's Matters in the comments. If we get 35 comments with that hashtag, we'll go ahead and spend that $30 to get Dave his old mental health professional to go check in on him and see if he's still alive and well. Literally.
We're sure he is, but we just want to reiterate, mental health matters.
Mental health matters, especially to the What Time's Your Train crew.
I can't change, even if I try.
All right, well, we'll check back in with those guys in the future.
Speaking of hashtag What Time's Your Mental Health, listen, people, we know the economy has been very stressful and very disheartening for all of you out there. Times are tough. Even for guys like us. Probably not as tough as you guys, but we understand that not everyone has access to, say, a microphone or a computer or these 2 yellow cups or rent-free access to their mother's basement, which we are so grateful for, by the way. People need financial help, and that's why we got our next 2 hosts. They call themselves the Financial Brothers, Bruce and Artemis Munchman. They're ready to change your life with some helpful tips and tricks.
And they call themselves lifestyle experts as well. They say that when there's life, there's style. They say they'll teach you how to make the crypto market your bitch and buy their course.
Are you the bitch? Or am I the bitch? You better be calling me a bitch.
They didn't tell me.
The point is, you better gonna be somebody's bitch. I'm sorry, they told me to say that. I wouldn't say that. I would. Anyways, guys, these brothers, Bruce and Artemis Munchman, okay, they're two guys, grew up together, obviously blood related from the South Shore of Long Island, and they are going to change the way you see your finances, whether it be spiritually, financially, or emotionally. So here they are, the Financial Brothers. Play it.
Looking at my bitch, I bet she give your ass a bone. Looking at my wrist, it'll turn your ass to stone. Stretch limousine, sipping rosé all alone. Double-headed monster with a mind of his own. Cherry red chariot, excess is just my character. All black tux, nigga shoes lavender. I never needed acceptance from all you outsiders. Had ciphers with Yeezy before his mouth wired. Before his jaw shattered, climbing up the Lord's ladder. We still speeding, running.
Welcome back, my crypto kings and queens, and congratulations from both of us on continuing your financial, spiritual, physical, and mental journey to financial freedom. And for those of you that are stuck in the matrix still, or what our parents call the real world, this is your ticket to your journey to mental, psychological, spiritual, and financial freedom. And who's selling tickets? The Munchman brothers. Full ride.
Today's mission: how to react when the government holds your money hostage.
Audits, baby. Because the government wants your money to pay for things like roads and public parks through this disturbing and unethical practice called taxes. Roads? We don't need that shit. We share a Tesla.
All right, so let's paint the picture. I mean the NFT. Sorry, I almost got caught using normie language.
Not up in here.
All right, so you're sitting at home, about shoulders deep in an ice bath, and you're listening to a podcast. Some podcast, preferably us. You look out the window, you see a man walking to your door. He's got a blue outfit on, he's holding a sack full of papers, knocks on your door, and he hands you a letter from the IRS. What do?
Escape to Dubai immediately. Claim nothing but take everything.
Or you could open the letter.
Open the letter first and consume the propaganda like a good boy. Or woman. Or woman. Woman.
So before we go that far, let's read the words on the paper.
Let's tackle this reading debate. We see a lot of normies every single day walking down the street holding these huge books filled with all these words and letter configurations. There's no way that everybody knows all those words in all those books. You know how many words there are? I mean, just in language itself. So let's cut the shit. We're not going to be reading. Young money hustlers like us do not have time for that. We're going to have an AI chatbot read this to us so we can get back to hustling, grinding, striving, thriving, grinding again.
So, now you're reading the government words. The shakedown has begun. You have been audited. The Webster's Dictionary defines audits as an official inspection of an individual's accounts.
All right. The only thing the government should be inspecting is that rash on the upper left side of my right thigh.
And they don't.
And they should. That bluish yellow rash on the upper left side of my right thigh.
You know what? Show them the rash.
We're not going to show them the rash. It's a family show made to be watched by families for families. Use your imagination, my crypto kings and queens. And if anybody knows a doctor in the area that accepts Fartcoin, please drop it
All
on.
right. We're getting off
comments.
topic, not
Please.
talking about audits.
Please.
Getting off topic, not talking about audits, just like the government wants us to do.
Bingo!
Not talk about audits. So, first thing you do. What do you do? First thing, what do you do? Watch the Financial Brothers video on audits.
Bang! You're halfway there.
What could you get audited for? Let me tell you the number one thing on our listeners list. We got vapes, nicotine pouches, and other nicotine products.
Nicotine is what we call on this show a productive addiction. It literally makes you better, faster, stronger. The more you vape, the more money you will make. It's science. People, how do you think business is done in the crypto world? It's done over a shared vape, over a shared cigarette. Maybe we'll share a Zyn. I pop it in my mouth. My brother pops it in his mouth. Bang, we've both made more money.
Hey, Bruce, why don't you tell him your favorite vehicle of nicotine?
Artemis, my brother, I'm glad you asked. My favorite vape is Vapor's Delight brand new flavor Gorilla Glue, where it will literally stick to your hand forever like glue.
Because they're impossible to put down.
Literally. Stuck to your hand forever.
The second most common thing our listeners like to write off, the Financial Brothers Signature Lifestyle Crypto Course. Turn your daydreams into day trades. Starting at $399.99.
AKA 1.25 million fart coin. Lesson number 1. Everything is relative to crypto. Only use normie talk when you're in some horrible matrix situation. Other than that, everything is crypto speak.
And remember, don't shit all your fart coin away in one place. Unless you're at the Financial Brothers Financially Responsible Community Shop, where we have sweatshop prices and a quality made from a more show not tell type of labor.
You know what, Artemis? I got one more. You're a genius. Reason number 3 our followers get audited by the government. Your ununionized factory in a different country with much friendlier labor laws.
Looking at my bitch, I bet she give your ass a bone. Looking at my wrist, it'll turn your ass to stone. Stretch limousine, sipping rose all alone. Double-headed monster with a mind of his own. Cherry red chariot, excess is just my character.
And that was the Financial Brothers. Wow. Nothing more beautiful than American small business. They really live in the dream, huh? Nothing can stop those guys.
Except maybe the IRS. Maybe.
Well, maybe the IRS. Good thing they don't watch this show. Right, IRS? Anyways, people, we've learned a lot from the Financial Brothers about making money, spending money, taking money from fans. But we don't want to do that. That's why this show is free for now. Keyword is for now. The more you guys listen, we will get as much money out of you as possible. But for now, the show is free. So we have to read some ads to keep the lights on in this place. So let's begin with some ads. You want to take the ball, Anthony?
First one. Desktop grass for when you've been inside too long and need to feel the spirit of nature. Dog shit optional, and for the people in San Francisco, they say needles are optional.
For all of you that work from home, or as they call themselves, chronic masturbators. Uber gambling. Gamble the rap sheet of your Uber driver. See how many felonies he've committed. 50 cents for minor offenses and $1 for major offenses. What is a major offense?
Major offenses?
No, offense, like your Uber driver's a criminal.
Who cares?
Next ad.
Fartcoin crypto.
We're proud of what we do, by the way.
Oh, this is Bruce and Artie Munchman's coin. Yeah, they got this new crypto coin. I think they want you to buy it on Coinbase.
Hey, why wouldn't you trust those guys?
Why not?
Bruce and Artie Munchman. Good men. Next we have color posters. Posters that are just solid colors. And I believe they gave us an example. This yellow cup is so picture this, but a poster. And that's color poster. So it's like this yellow. Touch it. That's the texture.
It's incredible.
Beautiful. So if you like yellow and you want to look at more yellow, get a color poster.
And finally, Suburban Outfitters. I have nothing to say about Suburban Outfitters.
I believe it's like cargo shorts and white sneakers that were old 20 years ago. So I can't imagine how old they are now. Well, again, the podcast is free, so deal with this. And we just got this ad from this New York City mayor candidate. He goes by the name of Andrew Cuomo, which I'm pretty sure he already lost the election, but they paid us. So we're gonna run some Cuomo for mayor ads, and take it with a grain of salt. But let's run them. My brother Christopher, check this out. Look at this. There's nothing Andrew Cuomo loves more than New York City arts. For example, look at this beautiful pile of sticks. I wonder what was going through that special New Yorker's imagination, whether it be a young New York child or an old 65 plus elderly New Yorker when they came up with this beautiful pile of sticks. This is what Andrew Cuomo's New York City will be all about, funding the arts. I want more piles of sticks. That's expression. That's how New Yorkers communicate with me, is through artwork. People, we did it.
You made it.
That's the show. We cannot, and we're being very serious, which we rarely are capable of with our brains. We thank you all for watching this show. It means a lot to us. We put a lot of hard work into it. So many people helped us out. Of course, we could not do anything alone or this show alone. So we will list those people in the credits because we cannot remember anything. But we really thank you all for watching, and we hope you stay tuned. We will have an episode 2 coming soon, along with on our Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and X account. We'll be posting clips from this show and hidden clips you have not seen yet from different sketches using our beloved characters. So we'll have that all on the screen for you here. We really thank you for watching, guys, and we hope you follow us on this journey.